Hey, what's going on, everybody? It is Thursday, February 22nd. It's Storytime with Butta. I got a short one for you today. It's something I want to cover. Point out some of the perils of riding motorcycles and especially riding long distance and being out on the road. I would do literally 12, 16-hour days on the bike. And we'll get to it in a second. Anyway, for you newbies, this is my book. Joey Butta, The First 15 Years. It's a memoir of the first 15 years of my life in the Wingman Motorcycle Club. I have retired at 17 years, just trying to get my life in order, get ready for retirement from my job. I'm in the back nine of everything in life. Going to be 60 years old this year. I still can't swallow that pill, man. 60 fucking years old. But I guess I'm happy I'm here. I guess I'm happy I'm in pretty good shape. And, I know a lot of people didn't make it this far. And a lot of people that did make it this far are pretty fucked up. So, anyway, I want to bring up a story that it points out some of the shit you go through when you ride a bike cross country and stuff like that. The trip in this story, I went from Bergen County, New Jersey to Phoenix City, Alabama, which is about 1,000 miles, maybe a little bit over, about 1,100 miles, I believe. And back then, man, I left on a fucking Friday morning and I got there Friday night, and left on a Sunday morning, got home Sunday night. So I was on a bike a good 14 to 16 hours sometimes straight. Most of my trips were probably between 10 and 14 hours, 10 and 13 hours, somewhere around there. I had no problem doing 1,000 miles a day. My longest trip to date in one shot, I believe, was from Boynton Beach, Florida, home. And I know it took me 19 hours and 45 minutes. I want to say it was like 1,300 and something miles, but it's in the book. Anyway, I'll probably cover it at one point in time on here. So anyway, February 19th of 2009, I decided to get rid of my Softail and finally buy a fucking bagger, be an adult. So I sold my 2006 Heritage to my brother Roundy from Savannah. His old lady at the time, Angela, she bought it from me. And I took advantage of a shitty fucking economy because, guess what? We had a Democrat as a fucking president. And I had a great credit score and I got a great fucking job. I make a lot of money. So I went out and bought myself the infamous Miss Betty. 2010 Ultra Classic, all the bells and whistles, and black. And I know people argue with me on this one, but if a motorcycle isn't black, it's not a motorcycle. So all my bikes are black. All my bikes have always been black. Anyway, so I bought the bike, and it was winter time, so I bought it, I think, I bought it in February, February 19th, and, pretty much sat in the garage, through the rest of the winter. Took it out here and there, but really didn't put any miles on it. So fast forward now to April 2nd, 2009, I decided to head down to Phoenix City, Alabama for their 5th anniversary party. So I jump on Betty, and before I went down, I had called up Columbus Harley Davidson, Columbus, Georgia, that's right over the bridge from Phoenix City, and I made an appointment to get my 1,000-mile service while I was down there because I was going to, be a little bit over 1,000 miles by the time I got there. So the one thing I did get to know early that was new to me on the bike was anti-lock braking. Saturday morning, I was down there Friday and got fucked up, and Saturday morning I had this appointment to go bring the bike to fucking Columbus Harley, and I'm riding over there and I'm fucking blasting down the fucking road, and at the last second, I was in a daze. I was pretty fucking banged up the night before. Plus I was tired, fucking rode 1,000 miles down there, get off the bike and fucking party my face off. But so I forget that it's a left-hand exit, and I come in hot. It's a pretty sharp left-hand turn once you make the exit. And I came in hot, and fucking those anti-lock brakes got their first workout from me. So anyway, got the service done, everything, and everything was good. Saturday night we hung out. I always call it early on a Saturday night because I'm usually waking up at like 0 tree to get on the fucking road to get home. And I'm riding through a bunch of back roads in Alabama. Sun's just coming up. And I noticed there was some dude, he was burning this big pile of fucking like grass and brush and all that, and the big column of smoke going right across the fucking road. And so, you know, I ain't thinking nothing. I'm gonna go through the fucking smoke, and I keep riding, you know. Stop, had my fucking sausage McMuffin with fucking cheese and sausage egg McMuffin with cheese, and get on the road, and I'm riding. About my second or third gas stop, man, I'm like starting to fucking itch. Like everywhere. You know, like just like what the fuck, man? I mean, you know, took a shower. So I'm wondering what the fuck it is, and then, you know, it was like my next two gas stops, I go into the fucking, you know, into the men's room, and I got this fucking rash breaking out all over my body. By the time I got home, I fucking inhaled through this smoke that this guy was burning, fucking either poison oak or poison ivy. And I had no idea that it could affect you like that, but when I tell you, from the top of my fucking head to in between my toes, I had fucking poison ivy by the time I got to New Jersey. It was fucking brutal. I had to take like 4 days off of work. It was so bad. I went to my doctor. I got these shots and fucking all this whatever it is, antihistamine shit, and it was fucking horrible. And you would never think that's something you got to look out for, but I guess if you're allergic to that shit, I guess I'm really allergic to it, and that's how it affected me, from fucking breathing in the fumes of this shit being burned. And I remember it was a couple of weeks after that, it was April 15th, I headed down to North Georgia, old North Georgia clubhouse, okay, the old White House they used to call it, and Uncle Billy was patching out, so I went down for his ceremony. And then when I was down there, that's when I met, you know what, I'm never going to bring his fucking name up because the motherfucker ain't with us anymore anyway, so he ain't even worth fucking mentioning. But anyway, when I was down there, I was, you know, I wasn't going to miss Uncle Billy's big day, so I was pretty fucking miserable still. I was bleeding from these fucking things. I mean, I was scabbing up everywhere. It was on the, you know, I was healing up, but it was still all over me, man. And it was pretty fucking brutal. But we were hanging out, and I remember, this is a funny one, at my brother Railroad. We were waiting for Uncle Billy to show up, and, you know, they cooked and all this, and they had these little meatballs in this brown gravy. And Brother Railroad at the time, he's in a bunch of stories in this book. Actually, give him props, man. He's the one who, the cover photo, he took that picture of me. I was riding in Devil's Elbow, Missouri, and he, unfortunately, that weekend had to cage it with a couple other brothers. We had a brother who his father was very ill and in the hospital, and he, you know, might have had to get a call and leave, so they decided to cage it and go with him so he didn't have to feel like the odd man out. So anyway, and Railroad snapped that picture. So anyway, I'm sitting down, and Railroad, he's a big boy, and at the time, he got really big. And at the time, this is when he was on his upswing, you know. And he sits down with this fucking plate, and the meatballs are making like a fucking pyramid. And I'm watching in amazement. I mean, there's got to be 4 pounds of fucking meat on this plate. And he's just boom, 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 like they were fucking M&Ms, man. So I'll never forget, I'm just looking at him, and he leaves like 3 of them on the plate. And they're like the size of a golf ball, okay? He leaves like 3 of them on a plate, and I look at him and I go, "You're really like not gonna eat them?" He goes, "This is how you get fat. You know, when you eat everything on your plate is when you get." I'm like, dude, the fucking plate was like 1.5 feet fucking high. You're leaving like 3 ounces of fucking meat out of 4 pounds, and you know you're worried about, you know, eating too much and getting heavier. But you had to beat her, I guess. It was pretty fucking funny. But Uncle Billy was very happy that you know, a bunch of us showed up from out of town, out of state, and for his big night. But anyway, I mean, who would have thought, man, like fucking breathing in fucking, I don't know, maybe I'm just fucking dumb to it, man. Maybe somebody else is out there going, "Hey, you dumb fuck, of course that could happen." Never heard of it, like never even knew that was a fucking thing, man. And it knocked me on my ass for a couple of weeks, man, like really bad. So, and I remember I got talked into going from North Georgia over to Long County. They had a party, the Pimpin' Hobo, I think was the following weekend. So I said, fuck it, why even go home to go back again? So I rode, actually, brother KJ let me ride his bike from North Georgia over to Loco, and he drove my car over there. So, but we had a really good fucking time, man. Uncle Billy was very happy that, you know, a bunch of us showed up. And that's it. I know it's a short one, guys, but I'm really exhausted, man. I've been busting my dick at work, busting my dick in the gym. I'm down, as of this morning, 40 fucking pounds from a couple days before Thanksgiving, man. I weighed in this morning at 236 from 276. So, and I know I'm losing some size, but you know what? It doesn't matter, man. I don't want to carry that much muscle mass around anymore anyway. Like I said, I'm going to be 60 fucking years old this year. So, but I've lost 6 inches on my waist. I did lose 2.5 inches on my arms. I lost 2 inches on my neck. But my wife said I'm not fucking snoring as much. So I think hopefully this will help with, you know, the whole fucking sleep apnea, snoring bullshit and all of that. But I feel fucking great, man. I'm just run down because long day at work today. We have a rain event coming in, so we had a bunch of shit we had to take care of. So the next couple of days are gonna suck ass for me, but it is what it is. They pay me well. So, and yeah, I just been killing it, man. Like, I was never a fucking cardio guy. Cardio was lift weights faster. And like I said in my previous video, or the one before that, I just started doing cardio again. I had an issue with getting on a fucking cross trainer because of Heather and all that. And that was when we would have our conversations. And, but even then, you know, I was on it for like 20 minutes, a half hour. I'm literally on that motherfucker now between 50 and 60 minutes every other day. I love it, man. I watched Band of Brothers. I watched The Pacific, and I watched 2 documentaries, like 6 parts each, on World War II. I'm on this World War II kick, man. Listen to books on Audible and stuff like that. So yeah, I've been really crushing the cardio, and I guess that shit really does work because the weight is just pouring off me, and I'm not strict keto anymore. I started bringing carbs in. I'm still not eating sugar. I'm still doing really good with the not eating after 5:30 at night, not fucking eating garbage and ice cream every night. Fucking, I still have not had an Oreo. I still have not had a Pop-Tart, which is big for me because I fucking lived on those things. Just eating a lot of hard-boiled eggs, I got these beef sticks from Paleo Valley. I'm sure your social media has been blowing up with their fucking ads lately. And like some raw vegetables. I don't like cooked vegetables, but I've been doing really good, man. I cheat on Saturday night or Sunday if we go to Atlantic City, which my wife is on Atlantic City kick. We just came back. I think we were there the weekend before last, or last weekend. And we're going back again March 26th, I think it is. So anyway, a lot of crazy shit going on in the country. Fucking, I don't even know what to believe anymore, what not to believe anymore. It's just fucking crazy. All I know is I'm broke. I live paycheck to paycheck, man. I made $130,000 fucking dollars last year. My wife made a lot of money last year, and we're living fucking paycheck to paycheck in New Jersey because it's just fucking ridiculous. I don't know if anybody saw that video that Tucker Carlson put out. Yeah, he did the grocery shopping here, and then he did grocery shopping in Russia. It's fucking bad, folks. I mean, it's really fucking bad. I walked into, I won't say their name, I guess, but it's a very well-known national chain chicken wing place. And I've never been in the place before. It's right next to my old gym, and never been in there, but I was just jonesing for chicken wings the other day. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to take a little fucking drive up there. It's a couple miles up the road. And I walked in and I said, I'm not eating a lot anymore. So I said, let me get 10 chicken wings, fucking one of them hot, and 5 of them hot, and 5 of them, they got like a garlic parmesan. Guy fucking rings me up. $34. I looked at him, I said, excuse me? He says, $34. I said, you're giving me 10 fucking chicken wings. He goes, well, that's the price, sir. I says, yeah, no, I'm not buying them. Forget about it. And I walked out. 10 fucking chicken wings. 3 fucking, like, 40 a piece. Are you out of your fucking mind? It's fucking, it is what it is. So anyway, The Office, as you can see, I haven't done a fucking thing. Haven't had time, but I did today on my lunch break. I went on Amazon and I bought one of those green screen things. So I'm gonna take the easy way out. Just put whatever behind me, hook it up to my computer, and put up a cool picture behind me. So I'm gonna get all fucking fancy, and that's it. That's all I got for you, folks. So again, Butta the First 15 Years. It's on Amazon. It's on Barnes and Noble. It is on Apple Books, Google Books, Kindle. So please buy it. I'm just a biker, wrote a book, trying to fucking make a little money. Trying to get the word out there too of our lifestyle, man. You know, a lot of you gotta fucking start realizing that our lifestyle is dying off, man. Not too many people are interested in, you know, the brotherhood of a club and all of that anymore. So anyway, I love you. God bless you. God bless America. And God bless our troops. And God bless Donald Trump. Love you. Have a good week.